Truth Man here in the channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. So, we got a content by request. Big Parks wants to know what 4-year plan financially would I do to prepare for 2030. This is an excellent question because, like, some of the problems that I had, like recently, come from not planning, come from not saying, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? You always got to say that. You don't want to live by it, but you always want to say, okay, so I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this just in case. So you don't want your just in case to rule your life, because then you'll be stingy with other people and you'll be like coming up short, like not fully maximizing your potential. But you do want to have, what if this happened? Well, what if this happened? So, for starters, multiple income streams. All y'all little one job people, you in trouble. You in trouble. Remember Sweetwater? What's his name? On Good Times? You in trouble. You don't want to have no one income. Don't do that. Like, if you got one, now is the time going into 2026 to get another one. And don't be vacating. Well, I always wanted to go on vacation. Look, have you a separate fund for vacations. I consider this a vacation right now. I moved to Arizona. I've been here, I think, what's this, 5 days now? It's been, hey, listen. But what I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. My 5-year plan or 4-year plan is $40K or more. $40K, because think about it. No matter, the cost of living ain't going to rise to the point where if you got $40K by 2030, you ain't going to be able to make it. The cost of living is going to rise, but it ain't going to rise to the point where you got 40 in cash, where you ain't going to, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Like, I wouldn't try to store up food until, like, okay, so maybe by the summer of 2029. Just kind of pay real close attention if you're still around or I'm still around as to what's going on. If they pulling little weak stuff, then you start store up water, bottles of water. We all should have 2 cases of water at all times anyway. You should always have 2 cases of water for yourself, because you don't know what they doing to that water. If you don't got a water tank or ionized water machine, which is my goal, that's the best water. Like, I ain't never been like a water drinker, but when I was working at the clinic, like cleaning up the clinic is my second job, back in, what was it, like maybe 2018-ish, they had a water tank in there and I just was drinking water like all day. Because you know the ion go right and it protects it, whereas fluoride destroys the pineal. Ion, and this is from licensed professional. This from people who know. I've done my research, so you can listen. The unfiltered water destroys it, and it could be intentional. The filtered ionized water protects it and repairs it. Like alkaline and ionized water. And like, you get your memberships, because I don't put everything on here. Get your memberships though, because I'm finna start dropping. Y'all gonna be like, I love this guy. This guy is, because I don't listen. Even with my kids, my wife, people I know, I ain't never went to the bottom of the well with the stuff the Most High been showing me. I gotta know that you down with me and you supporting me and you linking up with me. You gonna protect me, I'm gonna protect you. Like we gonna be like real family before I go to the bottom of the well. So, but that water, I'm telling you, man, it revitalized you. Y'all know I was cleaning up a whole building with a broke finger and a broke leg, drinking that water. And it seemed like when I was drinking the water, it seemed like it was easing some of the pain. Like, 'cause that leg was hurting back then, man. That happened in corrections. Like, I broke up a fight and we went over the table. And it's like the front of my leg smashed over a table. Like it smashed into the table. My finger smashed into the rail. And they could have gotten in trouble. They like, oh, he could handle it. That's Howard. I was still on the pod. I slammed a dude on his head with a broke finger, with the sling on my finger. And he was a big dude. He probably like 225. But he tried to say, Howard set me up. He set me up. Because I took him to the gym. He said, I'm off restriction. I said, yep. I was smiling. He said, really? I said, yep. He came up. They all looking at him. We got to the gym. He got to arguing immediately. I was just sitting there. I was sitting there like this. Practically trying not to smile. Like, my cheeks. I was like, he said, the other way, how it go? He said, you better not cross this line. Dude crossed the line, they got to fighting. So normally, when it's one-on-one, they don't want you to engage. But I had somebody in there with me. I was training him, he was training. But they ain't want him touching nobody. That's when they stopped saying that. Because at first they was like, we don't want you going hands-on yet. But when that happened, that's when they stopped telling people that. So I picked him up. I had it. I'm telling y'all the truth. He was mooning me, spitting on his glass like it was my face. He was doing all kind of stuff. So when I had him up, I held him up. And I had to stop it because I heard myself grunting like because I was going to just drive him into the ground, y'all. I said, he said, the other dude he was fighting, he was running around because the other dude couldn't contain him because they didn't want him touching. He was kind of hesitant. He kicking him. Boom. Boom. Kicked him right in his eye. So now I got to protect dude. That's when we got cool because at first, they brought him in the office and showed him the tape. They said, see, look at this. He's protecting you. He's like, oh, no, he set it up. I wasn't supposed to be up. But when I saw how he was doing them, I did him like this. And dude kicked my broke finger. No cap. Now I'm like, man, get him out the way. Now I got to protect him. See? Now I got to protect him. But I'm telling you, I held him up. Like if y'all watch that old Coco Beware when he first started wrestling, and I guess dude called him an N-word, and he was fighting him for real in the ring. Look up Coco Beware versus the Patriot. That's an old wrestling man. Coco Beware was fighting dude for real. So that's how I picked dude up. I'm like, then inside I was like, yeah. Cause dude he was like, I look at his room and he'll be like this. Both fingers. So y'all know I was saying stuff back. He said, Howard, man, listen. We could go in the linen closet. We could fight, man. I ain't gonna tell nobody, man. All this. I looked. I said, "Did you just challenge me to a fight?" He got to yelling, "Man, you a B. You a..." And he spit on his glass. I looked at him like, and just kept doing my check. So I was in behind the desk like, man, how I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna do this? I said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take him off restriction. When he came out, I was sitting by the desk like this. But after he saw that I was protecting him, we got cool after that. I ain't had no problems out of him no more. And like he said, he'll even tell me when he gonna do. He said, Howard, man, you know what I'm finna do? I'm finna take off on such and such. I'll be next door. That's when I was on the pod next door. I come through there. He said, Howard, I told you I was gonna do it. I said, oh man, we got cool after that. Because he saw I was protecting him. But we need to, you got to have a savings plan. Hey, listen, if you don't know how to hold on to no money, you in trouble. I think to the year 2030, that's going to be an inflation year. So this is what we got to stop doing. We got to stop complaining about how much stuff costs and prepare. So if bread go up to $8, what do you buy? Like maybe a loaf of bread every 2 weeks, 2 loaves of bread. It's 16 every 2 weeks. So 16 times 26 weeks. That's 160 times another 10. That's 160 times 10. Then times 20 is 320. Then times another 6, that's 96. So 320 plus 96 is 416. So you'd be like, okay, bread, $500. Easy. But you know why it's not easy? Because we buy a bunch of stuff that we don't need. If you work, you should get some stuff you need. But you shouldn't always be buying stuff that you don't need. You know, you got the most important thing to do with our money. What if you get sick? What if I get sick? You know, you gotta, we should have our monthly expenses plus another $300. So if your monthly expenses is $3,500, then you want to get up to $3,500. So you make that $3,800 times 10 is 38,000 times the other two that's 76. So that's 38,000 times 7,600, which is 45,600. So your monthly, so your plan should be that this is what I'm gonna do. When I get my own place again, whatever my monthly expenses are, I'm just gonna budget myself at 5,000. By 2030, I want to have me minimum 60,000 or more. 60,000. So that means I got to save 15,000 a year for 4 years. That's minimum. Now I'm gonna be, if everything I do, I'm gonna be well above that. I'm gonna be a millionaire by 2030. That's another thing. How you plan to become a millionaire? How you do it? Minimum. How much your minimum, and your $1 million plan to get to 1 million. Once you get to 1 million, then you start working on 2 million. But you gotta have your minimum. Like my minimum, I'm just gonna say 5,000 a month. So I need to have 60,000 in cash by 2030. Now, if the market of beast comes, I mean, what can you do but adapt? I've been in the shelter, so it's nothing. And I think, you know what, this sounds crazy, but I thank the Most High for that experience. Because it showed me that I can make it with nothing. I done slept in, and then it's crazy because I done slept in the train station. I done slept in the airport because I'm fortified now. That was like the roughest thing, but all it did, is make me even more no matrix. It made me even more stronger than I was. And then it also showed me that you got people that's down with. Don't ever think nobody ain't with you, especially if they ain't never been put to the test where they gotta choose between theyself and helping you. People will show you when they down with you, man. When they down with you, them calls ain't gonna stop. When they using you somehow, them calls might stop or slow down. But you gotta be no matrix. You gotta be, dude. When I was in that shelter, this was crazy. I got cool with a dude in there, man. I actually felt bad when I left. Like, oh man, this my little guy right here. We walking around, we eating together, we joking around, we charging our phones up. Dude got cool. That's how you gotta be. You can't be funny acting, man. You gotta find that person that you can hit it off with. It's like now he has my number. He got my number. You never know. Just like I'm finna write one of my guys that's in jail. Like, it's a long story. Like, I can't put everything on here. But I don't believe in just being by myself. I can do it. Y'all know that. But team is gonna make the dream. And team is gonna make others scream. You ain't gonna see me talking that Lone Ranger stuff, man. That's goofy talk. You should have somebody that you can link up with, that you can call, that ain't gonna judge you when you down. Just gonna tell you, hang in there, man. Hang in there. I got people like that. I ain't got that many, but I got some. It don't take that many. And yes, I have plans, the things I'm gonna do to empower us melanated ones. But no, it ain't gonna just be us melanated. Cause I got white people that's down with me. I got white people I'm cool with. I got Latinos I'm cool with. Y'all gonna see, I can't talk about it too much on here. I don't know, man. I think they tried to whack me, y'all. And the days to come, I'm gonna talk about it a little more, but I think they tried to get me. The way that happened, man, I think they tried to get me, man. But have a minimum and have $1 million plan. Like, how you gonna get to $1 million cash? If you a card person, like I like using cash. If you a card person, $1 million on your card, your main card, $1 million. You should have a plan to get to $1 million by 2030, and a minimum plan. Like for some of y'all, you say saving is rough for me. Okay, 20K, 20,000, 20,000 to get your cars fixed. 20,000, you'll be able to get food stuff. 20,000. Nobody should be under 20. If you under 20, you ain't trying hard enough. So your minimum should, everybody that watch this, your minimum should be at least 20. That's only 5,000 a year. That's not even 500 a month. Come on now. I had some hard time, but I know what to do. Can't nobody, oh, he needed people. You're right, I did. But guess what? I know what to do. It just, what happened, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think they tried to get me. We ain't gonna talk about that too much yet, though. Because my phone been doing some crazy stuff, too. Both of them. Well, not as much this one. Because they probably think they got me. Because I be watching this month. I be watching all kind of stuff on here. But this phone I'm doing this on, that's the one that's been acting up. So, you have a minimum. If saving is everything. Investing, go ahead. I'm going to do it too. But I'm not relying on that because people, the same people that's controlling that might be the same people that, you know. Just like I noticed, like on Cash App, right? Anybody that got Cash App, you notice that they change like investment carriers. For what? Y'all notice that? Y'all getting messages about that? Now we already know dude died. So what's that? What's up with that? Shout out to Big Parks. Big Parks and WeHaulDirect.com. Big Parks is the one that wanted this content by request. Big Parks is a friend and a brother. We Haul Direct, a friend and a brother. Like they make it, it's obvious, man. It's obvious. Like I hear from them. It's obvious. And they ain't the only one. I got other brothers too. And they not all black. They not all black. I done got off of that. I'm going to tell you why I am going to still do it. Because we need help, y'all. So I'm not going. But I'm not focused on just that because there's too many bad ones. There's too many selfish niggas. If you a selfish, stingy nigga, if you only help your mama or chicks, you'll help women. But then a guy that done been there for you for years come to you for help and you couldn't do it. You're the ones, I don't give a fuck what you talking about when it comes. Excuse me. I done cut back on the cuss. I have. But it feels good. Because I held that in for years. I don't care what you talking about. I don't want to hear you talk about nothing involving black people. Because you're stingy. And you want to talk about how they did us in the 60s, 70s. They wasn't stingy. They knew they had to help each other. We're going to have to help each other, y'all. What is your plan to help humanity? That's another thing. Everybody should have that thing they're going to do to help others. And this coming from Prophet Howard. Well, you say, well, you doing this, you doing... Listen. 2025 Prophet, man. You don't got to believe in me. You don't believe in me, don't watch. But everybody should have that one thing minimum that you're going to do or that you're doing to help others. Just one. Just straight from the Most High. The Most High is showing me, He compelling me, He inspired me to tell you this. You don't want to stand before Him and just only be able to talk about what you did for yourself. That's going to be a bad judgment, man. Because you know what He's going to tell you? Something along these lines. The Most High is real, y'all. I'm telling you. Look. Recently, I didn't know what else to do. So I just sat there and I just got to talking to him like, man, work through somebody hurt or something. I wasn't disrespectful with it. I just was like I told him, like, I'm still trying to figure out the point of this. Boom. Do this. Boom. Ask this person. See, the Most High will show you who has a good heart. A lot of people think they good and they do not got no good heart, man. I'm telling you. They do not got no good heart. If you can turn your back on somebody in need, that you know that you are in position to help, that's a heart issue. If the Most High can't compel you to do something, that's a heart issue. Let me show you something about the Most High. The Most High is not going to force anything. But He'll make sure you know. He'll give you the awareness, the knowledge. So then, if you choose against it, then He gonna just judge you. But he doesn't tamper with free will. So y'all know that eventually, look, the Most High created this world, right? And you know that eventually He gonna get tired of the people who got the power. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. So it's gonna happen like this. He gonna get out their way, and they gonna think, we got this. And He gonna let it go on for a little while, then He gonna start judging. Earthquakes, all different type of storms. The sun is gonna be too hot. It's gonna be practically 150 degrees outside. Gonna be burning people up. And then while they getting burnt up, there's gonna be bugs just biting them at the same time. So I'm telling you, for Him, man, get your mind right, get your heart right now. Right now, y'all should be on your knees praying. Even if you be like, I don't know what to do, but I want to be with you. I want to have peace with you. I want my name in the book of life. Something simple like that. Be like, don't let me go. Don't let me be on the other side of your judgment. Don't let me be with the goats. Let me be with the sheep. It's easy. Because He getting tired of them, y'all. He been tired of them. They walking around. They all in the airport. money just for days. Everything good in their life. Don't be jealous of them. Like the Bible say, let me tell you something. This straight for him from Prophet Howard, from the Most High, through Prophet Howard, from Prophet Howard. They shall be cut like grass. They not gonna have it like this forever, man. Don't be jealous of them. Just get as much as you can get without doing no crazy stuff, and be done with it. Don't be lazy. He don't like lazy either. I think he showed us that in the parable of the talents. So minimum, nobody's minimum should be under 20. Mine is 60. People can judge me all they want. I done had to ask people for help all over the place. So what? That's what happens when you almost die. So, minimum 60. $1 million plan. Today, I'm going to get my paper and I'm going to put the camera on the paper. I'm finna show y'all. I'm not going to, like some stuff I'm going to cover up. Everybody don't need to know everything. But I'm going to show y'all like a couple of things. I got a couple books I'm going to write. I got businesses that I'm going to run. I'm always going to do DoorDash and stuff. I don't care if I'm a millionaire. I'm always doing it. Like even if it's just like 2 deliveries, boom, I put that money up. I'm not ashamed. I'm always going to be on the gigs. Like even if I got my burger joint, let's say when it's slow, I'm going to turn on DoorDash. I'll be like, I'll be back. Grubhub, all that stuff, Walmart Spark. So, ladies, get you a man like me. I'm telling you, listen. I'm just using this for example. Get you a dude that think like me, and love him and respect him and be loyal to him and look at the other dudes with don't be disrespectful, but you should look at other men with contempt to a point where they don't have a chance. That's how y'all got to start doing these guys. If you get a dude that's trying to be with you, do not let that get messed up by these guys like this here. That's what happened to me. This here. Little stuff leads to big stuff. It looked like nothing, but if guys is flirting with your wife online and she not taking it right, or she might be going through something, that's not for you to stop. That's for her to get in line. Because that stuff can spiral out of control real quick. Next thing you know, she's not having sex with you, or she's thinking about the person she's talking to when she do it. So get you a dude like me that can fight, that can shoot, that's wise, that got work ethic. It don't matter how old he is, if he got those traits. I could get in the backfield and take a handoff and score on a lot of people. I can break runs. That's what you want. You want somebody in pretty decent shape. Now I'm gonna lose some weight. That's gonna make it even. Like when I lost that weight last time, I was super swift. Like I was out here moving fast. But you want to get you a dude like me that ain't fearful. Like I ain't no man finna put no fear in me. Whatever you do, you do. But I'm gonna try to stop you from doing it. But whatever you do, you do. I ain't gonna be scared. Oh my gosh, I can't get him. See, the problem though, a lot of women done messed it up for the few good ones. They done messed it up for y'all. They done dogged some good guys out, and then those like where I'm at right now, man, I'm perfectly, dude, this little pad right here. See how quiet it is? Chilling. See, the thing about living by yourself, you ain't got to worry about how a woman feel about you or whether or not she cheating or any of that. I done got used to it. And then, like, you'll be going through something, and the Most High will be showing you, like, women, this is what women to do. They'll be like, God this, God that, right? But the Most High will be showing you stuff on your own. Like, these women only out for themselves. That's why she not calling you that much. She know you going through all type of stuff. But some women will be that bitter at you, where they'll check on you, but not like that. That's why deal with the ones who into you, who like you, who you ain't got to text them first. They text you. Who they got, when you come around or when you talk to them, they make their nipples hard. Look. Let me show y'all something now. I'm gonna show you something. One of the things I believe that will show you physically that a woman is into you is when them nipples get hard. Like when you first, before you say anything, you go up to them and greet them, just look at them nipples if you can see them. If they flat, then she get to talking to you. Just saying, man. That's her body saying, this the guy. That's one of the ways. Amen. You don't need no woman that ain't into you. That. Well, we got 96 kids, so she ain't into you. She wants a dude that's better than you so she can rub it in your face and they got more money than you. But that ain't how righteous women think. But most of these women ain't righteous. The bitterness is a sign of unrighteousness. Like, I feel like some people could have helped me more when I went through this, went through that. But I don't have no ill feelings. Just some people I ain't dealing with no more like that. But I ain't got no ill feeling. Be like, why are your nipples doing that? Because I was just talking to No Matrix. Yo, listen, man. I just gave you a tidbit. We're going to have some more tidbits. Y'all going to have to do a content by request. Because people going to run off with this stuff. So I need 50. to show y'all the tidbits, the physical things that will show you that a woman is into you. One of them is when she talk to you, them nipples be. Now this what you do. This how you know if it's you or not. When she talk to somebody else, see if it happened with them. If it don't, you be like, Dude, it's women out there that like y'all like that. We don't have time for unsure women. We don't got time because we don't know what's going to happen in 2030. You don't want to be with no woman that'll turn you in. You want to be with one that is going to fight alongside you. Or just be with the brothers. Even if if all you got is your brother, you don't let nothing come between y'all. If you got a brother and a sister, that's the start of your clan. Don't move away from them. Don't let nobody come in between y'all. If one move, all three of y'all move. My little sister is like that. I know she gonna be here eventually. I just couldn't stay there. But when I was leaving, I was thinking like, who gonna have her back? She got people though. So I got something that I'm gonna introduce maybe next year if I'm still around. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's just gonna be very good. So, minimum million. Minimum million. Now, if you want, like, I don't suggest that you go too far ahead because then you're gonna be overwhelmed. Have your minimum, your million. Now, you can break it down by the month or the year. That's fine. But let's stick to this 4 year. Let's stick to 2030. By 2030, you want to have your guns. You want to have your ammo. You want to have your punches where you can string some punches together. Just gonna ring somebody's bell. If you're on a cane, you want to be practicing with that cane. Get cold with your cane. If you're in a wheelchair, just figure out you're going to spin to the left. Boom, I'm going to hit him with that right wheel. Everybody should prepare, man. I'm going to have 2 or 3 dogs and be like, you don't like them. I had a dog where that's all I had to say. You don't like him. I'm good with dogs, man. I'm gonna get one soon, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna train him the same way. I'm gonna be like, look. I'm gonna put him on the camera. You don't like him. He gonna go crazy. Like my dog, I had a ski mask and I'll put it on anything and he'll just attack. He'll go crazy. And he was a little dog. He was little. Minimum. If you already got 70, 80,000, you know your minimum can't be, you know your minimum is going to have to be, I mean, but you could do 20. Because if you got 80 and you say, okay, I need another 20, then that means you saying you want to be at 100 by 2030. That ain't bad. $100 by 2030. I'm just saying 60 minimum. My plan is $1 million. 60 minimum. I'm etching towards $1 million. But I need to get $15K a year. Put up. Not gonna touch. That ain't for food. Well, it actually is, but it ain't, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's for everything, but it's not gonna be used for that. It's gonna just be put up to have, like, where I could look at it, like, and if you're a card person, you could look at your statement balance 60,000. So guess what? If you can't do it with what you're doing right now, then guess what that means? That means you got to do more. You got to do more. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm watching this. There's a couple Bitcoins that I am watching because I know how it works. We ain't gonna go into detail about that. Hey man, get that membership, man. This is the free content. Well, really, this was sponsored by somebody else. They wanted me. This is content by request. But most of y'all, they basically benefiting y'all. Save this video somewhere. But you can go back if I'm not alive. You could go back and be like, Prophet Howard told us this. Cash will never go all the way away. In fact, here's another thing. Some of your money should be non-cash. Gold, silver, platinum if you can afford it, Bitcoin, foreign currency. Because what if we change our currency, right? But other countries still have paper cash. You can fly over there, go buy something, bring it back. What they gonna do? If we not in communism, they gonna just let you bring it back. Or you can ship it back. You can go over there, buy something, bring it back over here. If they not on the same, they're not on the same type of time we are. So some of y'all, you really need to save. This is what you need to do. You a card person, you need to budget it out and leave that money on your card for stuff. If you like Starbucks, don't cut out stuff. I'm not one to tell you to cut out stuff. Put the money up. Make the money for what you like. Make the money for what you like. Don't stop buying video games, Starbucks, all that stuff, because that's gonna make, oh look, yeah, they need our help. No, we don't. So just that too, like you save, let's say you save 130, put 100 in cash, go buy you a silver coin. Go buy your extra box of ammo. It's gonna be people that'll give you a house for ammunition. If that time comes while we still alive, I'm telling you, man, I'm speaking prophetically. You'd be like, I got 10,000 rounds. They'd be like, you can have that house. This is going to be right before the mark of the beast. This is what's going to cause the mark of the beast, because people are going to be bartering. They're going to be like, well, hold on. They're going to be losing control. Listen, I'm giving you the prophetic. Y'all know I don't always like doing this because people are going to run with it. Was one of the things that's going to make the mark of the beast come is people going to be like, man, forget they're going to be trading, they're going to be bartering, and they're going to be getting richer from their bartering. Be like, okay, well, you give me 10,000 rounds, I'll give you $20,000 and my tiny house. I'm telling you, so they're going to be like, we losing control of the economy. We got to do something. And look at them. They're all dealing with each other. See, right now we deal with the bank. We deal with the loan institutions. Credit cards. People only trade in jail. And look at that, I'm telling you. That's because in prison, it's like it's almost already there. Like, I saw one dude, like, he was a good guy, man, like, as far as how his behavior. And I'm like, dang. Like, I hated to tell him, man, I know they paying you to do that, man, but you got to stay on your bunk during med pass. So, I don't know, sometimes I act like I ain't see it, because dude was helping me, like, clean up. He was what they call a swamper. He was a porter. So, I was like, dang, man, I don't want to mess him up. But they was trading, like, sometimes he'll be like, they was giving them free cars too, like, and I'll give you my free car if you make me this. That's why those dudes get so mad over the phone, because think about it. If they done traded and got a call, be like, man, I'll let you stay on the phone 20 minutes. But then you tell them to get off in 10, you're going to be pissed. That's the stuff that goes on because they already in a bartering system. Dudes know how to cut hair. They'll cut hair with fingernail clippers. Line him straight up, crispy. Like, okay, I'm going to line you up, man. Just give me 2 noodles. And so the one of the dude get in trouble and he can't move. He on his bunk. And he'd be like, Howard, I could go ahead, go right back. Like in corrections, you can't be, they call it a crank. Like, yeah, I can be a crank at times, but I notice with the adults, you can't be that way all the time, man. These is grown men. And you made wrong decisions yourself. You just ain't make the ones that gonna get you in jail. That's what I had to remember, man. Because I was just treating them like I did the kids. Like I was nice, cool, joke around with the kid, but they knew not to play with them. They knew to follow my rules. And so I'm like, man, this don't work as good as it do with the kid. With the grown men, sometimes they might just want to throw a joke, like, and you laugh, or you know. Like they was calling me Pootie Tang. I wouldn't get mad. That's when I had the ponytail. I was trying not to laugh because I went home and watched it. And I had tears just coming down laughing so hard. The fact that them dudes was calling me that dude just made the movie funny. He was hitting people with his palms. So, minimal. You young people especially, use your 20s. Not, not for that. Now do that in the bathroom if you need to. Don't wait. Listen, man. When that sauce will get unbearable, you better off than dealing with a toxic broad with 3 dudes. All of them want to fight you just to get a little bit. You say the real thing is water. It is. But the image thing will keep you out of trouble. It'll keep you out of divorce court. It'll keep you out of child support. Because there's going to come a time you're going to be slicing. Slice. Well, I ain't bringing it out. I ain't coming off and bust in there. Oh. Now you got a baby with a crazy broad. You in your 20s, no babies unless you married. And be very, very strict on marriage. These women ain't marriage material, I'm telling you. Don't let them lie to you. You should be asking these women about their previous relationship. Vet them. So if you so good, like you say, and don't take this the wrong way, you so good like you say, then why would dude divorce you after all those years? Don't let them, well, money, nope. If they try to bring up money, bring up what they was doing. But what was you doing to help them? I'm telling y'all how to do this. No babies till after 2030. If you in your 20s, it's all right. 30, just stay in shape. You got grandmamas and granddaddies raising the kids. What make you think you couldn't? The woman, if you got the real deal, you want to slide in them chips. And if he say, well, I don't want kids right now, but he a good dude, just stick with him. Build your money up. I don't want kids. Why you want kids? So you can control them? Don't let none of these women control y'all. Ain't none of them worth that, man. No babies till 2030. Now, if you got the older woman, just build your money up where you say, I'm gonna have a baby, but I'm finna build my money up. So if she come at, that's right. But you in your 20s, she on her 20s, no babies before 2030, before we see what's gonna happen. You don't want no little kid. You trying to run, he getting slapped in his head. You gotta leave him. No, Johnny, no. You don't want to be in no position like that where little Johnny, you be like, oh well, it's over. You go try to fight for little Johnny and they get you at little Johnny. You know how they be when school started. He go be a little crybaby 9 times out of 10 his first 4 fight. He go be, You gonna be trying to run and go find you a spot to pitch your tent. Little Johnny gonna be back there refusing to run. You gonna y'all gonna get caught because you was, man, I'm finna make it. I've been always wanting a family. Oh, yeah, little Johnny, little Johnny gonna be back there. They gonna have him by the back of his shirt. You gonna have to go back and fight, and they gonna get you. And you got to think about this stuff, man. Whereas you get a clan of people, you got 8 of y'all. Y'all all got ARs. Let them come on in there. Be like, you might get me, but I'm gonna get some of y'all. I'll be talking stuff to them. I'm gonna get some of y'all. They helicopter be flying close. Be shooting back. You'll be far. You'll be amazed how far a 50 cal or AR go. But see, here's the thing. They're gonna use the military against the people, probably for a little while. But the military, they're gonna be like, "Hey man, ain't you in the military?" They ain't gonna be able to go out in public if somebody knows. So you got to be careful with that too. If you can retire, retire. I mean, don't rush it, because it might not happen that way. Because people respect the military. I definitely do. Like, I look at it like them the main dudes you want down with you, man. An Army Ranger, hey man, listen, man. I ain't using you or nothing, man. But let's be cool. Because them dudes, they'll literally know how to put themselves in the ground with a hole through the dirt and be looking through that hole. I respect the military and the police. And I always gonna do it, because even when the stuff jump off, you ain't gonna be no time to figure out who doing what. Navy SEALs, Army Ranger. Hey man, listen, man. Man, let's go grab a burger. Let's but I gotta get going. Minimum million. Content by request can be also submitted by you for $199 or more. Big Parks is way more generous than the $199. A good-hearted dude, man. He know how to fly the planes too. I'll be right in that plane with him. Be like, okay, let me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't hold it against Big Parks. He ain't make me say that. I'm just. But anyway, thank y'all for watching and keep tuning in for more videos.